What's tea, bitch? Honey, so much to talk about and just not enough time to talk about it. I really want to go live this weekend. I have a real busy day tomorrow, so maybe tomorrow night. I need to get me some wine, girl. Okay. Hello, God. And just get on the line with y'all, honey, because so much. You know, one of the things I do want to give some thoughts on is this country sickens me. And it should really sicken everyone else too. I know some of y'all probably get so tired of me laying into this sinful, prideful, boastful ass, psychotic ass country girl, but for the life of me, I cannot understand why we have not revolted yet. It's just a shame to see human beings willing, and I'm part of the willing too. I'm not excluding myself. We're all willing participants in our own demise. We are literally, when you think about it, again, child, I'm not trying to make things harder. I'm trying to work smarter so I don't have to work harder, bitch. And that's in all things. And you have to start trying to simplify the problems of the world. Because again, like we talked about in the previous video, it's not as complex as people try to make it out to be. It's really simple shit here. This is simple math. Simple. We are literally allowing a group of old farts not just run the country, but the people within the country. They govern our lives. I don't know how many times I feel like I have to say that because I said that before. They are the owners. They are the creators. We have allowed this. We have allowed our own slavery, girl, and so to speak. How many times we look online to see videos where people are talking about how they can't pay their damn bills, how they're getting evicted, how there's no jobs out here, how, just how difficult it is, right? But cost of living, everything keep going up, but people's paychecks. People have to sacrifice now, work 2 and 3 jobs, do some Lyft, girl, some Instacart, in between working 12-hour days at their primary job. We're nothing but a bunch of worker bees serving a master. And the Constitution is very clear. When you recognize that the nation has been taken over and ran by tyrants, it is up to the people to take the country back. These people work for us. They are public servants, girl. Supposedly voted in. If this is indeed a democracy, which means the people rule, hello God, it's Greek for the people rule, bitch. Why have we not seen the change that it seems like the vast majority of Americans claim that they want to see? Are we really that pathetic? Have we been eating the MSG, girl, and all of the nasty, toxic trash? Has it really made us conformists? docile, easier to mold into control. These people, when you really look at the fact that these people voted unanimously to try to ban TikTok because they're worried that the Chinese are hacking. Girl, the Chinese have been hacking. We've known that forever, girl. There's so many memes and jokes about that shit, girl. From time and time on, honey, okay? We know that. We do the same thing. Let's not act like these intelligence agencies throughout these different countries around the globe, girl, do not spy on each other. We all have been spying on each other since day one, girl. We all been on the lookout for the shit. We all been stealing each other's data and information and all that kind of stuff. Trust me. How do you, girl, these people can find you anywhere they want to, all around the globe. It is what it is. Scammers have existed ever since Christopher Columbus promised to bring life to a place he only brought death and devastation to, girl. Scamming has been going on since going on. Hello, God. Okay? It's nothing new. And it's my belief system that the reason that they go so hard on these social media sites, and more particularly spaces like TikTok, I can get away with speaking real truth and justice and get paid for it on TikTok versus this YouTube platform. My last 3 videos can't be monetized because of the subject matter. Oh, because I'm keeping it too motherfucking real? Okay, yes, you're gonna get cuss words. But I just feel like, girl, like y'all be taking away the freedom of speech. I want to say what I want to say with the verve, bitch, and the energy in which I want to say it. That is my right. And I know people are going to say, well, at least they let you upload the video. That is true. But damn. I got to like censor myself just to have a monetized video. I'm over it. No, but you can go to TikTok and you can speak your truth. They allow conspiracy theory type of videos over there. They allow people to upload things that you can't upload on a YouTube or Instagram or a Facebook. And this is my thought process too. Somebody tweeted out, I forget it verbatim, but girl, the gist of it was just like, girl, all that bullshit that Mark Zuckerberg went through, he still ain't been to prison. They still didn't try his ass and get rid of his ass. All of those data breaches that went down to the Facebook. Remember that? He was on trial, girl. He had to face the Senate, girl. So where's the same energy for him? Yeah, he secretly donated to y'all's campaigns and things of that nature. Hello, God. Y'all shut the fuck up real quick. We didn't hear nothing more about that afterwards. They paid out a settlement, and then everything was shut the fuck up. You don't want people to speak truth. And the other thing is that the real issue is it's easy to make money now. You no longer have to be the worker bee working at CVS, Walgreens, the mall, bitch, fast food restaurants, airports. Bitch, a lot of people don't have to do those jobs that are actually really needed. Why do you think they're going so hard on trying to get people to stop working from home? You know how much money those local areas surrounding where you work at, girl, you don't go on lunch no more. Now that you don't have to commute like that, girl, you're saving money on gas. Some people realize they didn't need a car. They could just work from home, girl. If they need to go somewhere, they'll take a Lyft or Uber. So a lot of businesses were failing and continue to fail the more that people are able to work at home. Who's going to lease those office spaces now? Those office buildings? They don't need them anymore. Call centers? They don't need those. Why is it? You'll probably see in your city very empty. Yeah, bitch. Slow the fuck down. In your city, you'll probably see a lot of, for lease, big buildings. They look like call centers, girl. They probably are call centers. These credit card companies, these debt solution bitches, hello God, they're like a thorn in my fucking side, bitch. Hello God. They will find you. I swear they'll find you. You can change your number 1,000,000 times in a year, child, and these people will still find a way. Hello, girl. This is an attempt to collect a debt, girl. Click. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Fuck you talking about? And y'all work fast. You ain't getting nothing. Shit. But yeah, honey. They don't want you to make money. And they proved that when the pandemic was going on, girl, the Carisha, please, okay? When that was going on, they realized a lot of people had no choice but to get creative. A lot of successful small businesses were created at the height of the pandemic, girl, because ain't nobody had no other sources of income. Them stimulus checks weren't gonna hold us up. Hell you talking about? People needed things, and people realized that they turned their passions into gold, into the coin, into an income, a stable income that was actually getting them by better than that little worker bee job. So when the pandemic was over, hello God, you wanted people to start getting back to work and notice that the numbers, oh shit, everyone's hiring now. Because a lot of those people during the pandemic realized the potential of being an entrepreneur. So now you want to tax them, their Zelle payments, their Cash App payments, their PayPal, all that shit. Remember that tax they tried to throw in there last year? Forcing you to fill out paperwork that gives the IRS the ability to see your banking, girl. Your banking transactions, girl. That is a violation of our privacy, bitch. Who the fuck are you talking to? But look at us, though. We let it happen. We let it happen. How y'all passing a law without the people? I would love to know that. Can we talk about that for a minute? Like, how is that even possible? How are these people going to pass unanimous bills without the consent of the people? Who asked for this? How is this possible without a vote from us? You know, when you think about it, how is it possible for them to do anything without our consent? There need to be some good-ass constitutional law lawyers out here who need to get together, and we need to file a class action lawsuit against the United States of America. All of the people, your governors, bitch, the president, girl, the vice president, all the state, the attorney, all of these people, we need to go back and prosecute every last president from the last 50 fucking years. Even the ones that have passed on, girl. Prosecute those motherfuckers. Crimes against humanity. None of these motherfuckers have ever had our best interest at heart. It's all about lining their own pockets, securing wealth, generational wealth for their own fucking bloodlines. They do not give a fuck about us. It's all about money. It's all about power. It's all about control. It's about the God complex that a lot of these motherfuckers have, thinking that they're going to mold a society in their image. These bitches truly think that they are gods. And what do we know about the gods? They get their power from the prayers from the mortals. When the mortals stop believing and having faith in the gods become weakened and they eventually die. That's in history, girl. That's in Greek history, girl. Greek mythology, which I believe is their real history, girl. We don't know. That was many moons ago, girl. Many moons ago, bitch. We don't know. We didn't exist then. We don't know what was going on during that time period. But girl, the simple fact that we're not out here burning this bitch to the ground, having our own version of an insurrection, girl, a revolution, girl, bitch. And when you think about, again, we're talking in simplified, hello God, Hello, this is simplified. We're not here to make no more complex issues, girl. We're simplifying this shit. The fact that these old fuckers had the nerve to sit around at the State of the Union address, right? Have conversations of unanimous decisions for something like TikTok. But we're not going to address the motherfucking real issues that are plaguing our goddamn country, girl. We're not going to talk about the fact that a lot of you goddamn politicians should be in prison right now for your crimes against your own fucking people, the embezzlement of your own fucking constituents that were paying and funding your goddamn campaigns, girl. Disappointing your voters and your supporters, people who counted on you to stick by your word, girl. When we look around at this nation and the bullshit, the homelessness, the fiery racism that still is heavily embedded, openly practiced, laughed, there's so much joy and glee when these white officers take out their racial bias on people of color. They revel in it. They look at the way they stand in these videos, girl, as if their qualified immunity really qualifies them to be immune. Bitch. They don't care about our black life. They don't care about our indigenous life. Hello, God. They don't care, bitch. You better slow the fuck down. Slow the fuck down. Bitch. I'm telling you, I oftentimes envision myself as a GTA character, girl, where I could just run up to these sorry ass fucking bitches in traffic and just, bitch, do these mothers take their car and just run out and cause hell around the city. And then if I die, I just respawn. Hello, God. Because some of these hoes, girl, that's why I don't have superpowers. I'll fucking telekinesis the shit out of your throat, bitch. I'll fucking bitch. While you're driving, girl. Wouldn't give not one fuck. But yeah, girl, look around. It's really simple. It's really simple. We talked about this in the last video when I went on that tirade about, you know, child sex trafficking and all that shit, right? Like, if y'all know y'all can put an end to that. Y'all also worried about these girls coming over here from these countries and stuff. And yes, that is something to worry about as well. We'll talk about that at another time. But it's definitely something to talk about because, girl, the fact that we can have $500 million poof out of nowhere in New York, bitch. But your own people have been starving for how long? People have had to live underneath the poverty level, girl. And all of a sudden, you can get that kind of money because you want to help these people. Let's tell the truth. The only reason you want to help these people is so y'all can legitimize them and they can add to the voting pool. They'll be heavily indebted to you. And their people and the people after them will be indebted to you because you're the one who saved their fucking people. You think we're stupid, bitch? That's what y'all think. You think we're dumb. But I can see how y'all could come to that conclusion because we let y'all get away with it. We cry in a video for 1 or 2, weeks or whatever. And then you be like, girl, we run y'all. You have no choice but to get used to it, bitch. We let it happen. But again, if these people are indeed voted in by us, that means we have the power. Why are we not exercising that power? To exercise these demons out of this goddamn nation. Goodbye. And when you looked around the State of the Union, when that camera did the 360, girl, you see all these old white men and women. Old, crusty. You can tell they've sold their souls because to look that way and still be alive should be a fucking mortal crime, bitch. These people have neck fat, girl, on net fat. Gray hair where there shouldn't be any. Walking around like zombies, making decisions based on your life and the way that you're living. These old 1940 ass built bitches that still live and believe and think in that time period. Even a Supreme Court justice. Okay, girl, I understand, the seat is for life. I know that y'all always cast them when they're like in their 60s and 70s, girl. But I have an issue when people think in old-fashioned terms. Sorry, look at the laws, girl. A lot of this shit was written way back in the day. And the fact that a lot of times shit gets repealed and laws get overturned and you have to write amendments and things because you have really looked at that law a couple thousand times throughout the centuries, and realized it was bullshit. Again, Benjamin Franklin was a smart fucking white man. There's a clause in there. In the Constitution, girl, you have to amend it every 20 years to fit the need of the times because things change. Times change. Circumstances, girl, shit you never heard of happening. You have to take into account that it's not going to always be the same. So to have these old wrinkly fucks still in these seats, and our lives have not been improved in the last 30 fucking years. Can we tell the truth? When is the last time the Americans as a whole ever felt relief, ever felt as if there was no struggle? Girl, these restaurants are squeezing the life out of us. These goddamn clothing companies. Bitch, we gotta wear clothes. We need groceries. We need entertainment because let's tell the truth. The human species, we are a social species. We are a social, very social, communicative society. And one of the things that we've adopted in our way is, social gatherings, going out to eat. You know how many people how many restaurants I'm seeing close? People can't afford it. Wages aren't going up. And this is a problem. When we see checks, billions and trillions of dollars just given away to other entities that really just don't fucking matter right now. Let's tell the truth. When you witness your government handing over trillions of dollars to entities that do not fucking matter, all based on self-interest, political interest, it should not matter. When you have your own people that you should be taking care of, and you have the nerve to tell us we just don't have the money. Y'all are literally, I read a story the other day where this young boy gets free or reduced lunch or something like that. And I guess every kid that got free or reduced lunch got their meals taken away and thrown in the trash or something like that. I don't know. Or they had an unpaid balance or whatever. I'm just thinking in my head. So we're punishing children. We're going to have them starve. I thought there was no child left behind. And I thought that when you are at a school, regardless of if you're on free or reduced lunch, that child will always get a meal. Whether their balance exceeds $1,000 motherfucking dollars, that child will always get a meal. It is the fucking law, bitch. How dare you? But meanwhile, in these new bills that they've been passing, the budget has increased for them to decorate their offices down to the public building that our taxpayer dollars pay for. So not only are they sitting in buildings that we pay for, they're decorating those buildings with the money that comes from us as well. And their salary is also paid for by us as well. Look how good they live. Meanwhile, the people, the consumers of this country, right? The real bitches of this country. Look at the way we get treated. And even more so, my black and brown folks. Look how we get treated, girl, time and time again. And then we got the nerve to even entertain these crackers coming into the church or to the black community trying to pander to us every 4 fucking years. Get the fuck out of my face with that fakery, fuckery, and fraudulence, bitch. You don't care about us. You don't like us. You don't give a fuck about us. You only care about yourselves. And for the life of me, the fact that a Marianne Williamson or a fucking, what was that other old geezer's name, child? I really liked him, but he was way too old in my opinion. But girl, Bernie Sanders, girl, like the people that speak life, truth, and justice, y'all, for some reason, why don't they get the chance? Why do we always got to get these good talking ass bitches who never live up to anything they promise? When are we going to get a president that truly cares about the people and what the people really have going on? What we need, require, and desire in this life. There should be no reason that the so-called most powerful fucking nation in the world has the brokest people, has the most illiterate people, has the most fucked up situations with people, especially in terms of mental health, fucking poverty, all kinds of shit. But we're so powerful. But look how we treat our people. That's why these other countries laugh at us. And they laugh even more because they're like, damn, they know what's going on, but they still let it happen to them. We are the problem. We are the 99%. We truly are. We have to learn to stand up at some point, child. Like I'm telling you, I feel like we're in our, is that Moses? In our Moses era, girl. Think about it. Is it Moses? Yeah, he part of the Red Sea. God intentionally hardened the Pharaoh's heart. Not once, not twice. I think it was 3 times. The Pharaoh was actually willing to let them go. But God intentionally, if you believe the thing, if you believe the stories, right? You know, I'm giving a reference here. And I think it's a pretty good reference. He did that because he wanted to force the slaves to fight back against tyranny. He wanted the slaves to develop the backbone, the spirit, hello God, the will to fight back against their oppressors. That was the will of God. So y'all love to quote your Bibles and your reasons for, you know, why you're so docile and you letting these people fuck over you. Think about that story. And there's plenty of stories in your Bible, girl, that will lead you to understand that once was last shall soon be first is a very real verse in the Bible as well. And it's very true. There is a need because there has to be a balance. Tyrants cannot be allowed to run rampant through the streets of life openly and in abundance and winning. The balance of power, the energy, it won't allow it. The only reason we exist is because good exists. If good did not exist, girl, please, this place there would be no existence at all. There has to be a balance. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, girl. It looks gloomy out. It looks like, girl, we in hell. And I say it all the time too. I truly believe this is the real hell. But girl, there's a goodness of energy that flows within this fucking world, child. And no matter what you're going through in your life, don't turn into a raggedy, self-hating, raggedy bitch like the rest of these girls, because misery loves company. They love snuffing out the light in people, girl. They will drain you dry of all your positive energy, all of the things. I fell victim too. And we are only human. We're going to go through. The weight will feel heavy to the point where you just want to give in. And Lord knows I've been there. But when you look around at the state of the world, in the state of this country, in our own backyard, think about the restraints that we have on us, girl. Think about that we are literally still chained up like our ancestors, girl. This is fucking ridiculous. Writing laws for social media. Fuck a data breach when niggas can't pay their motherfucking bills, bitch. Motherfuckers getting evicted right now. Fuck your TikTok ban, bitch. People need rental assistance. But shit, you need to be making laws to force these landlords to not be going so fucking crazy with rent increases. We need to be having free college. Student debt needs to be canceled. Where was the unanimous decision for something that would actually really help some goddamn body? Y'all don't believe in helping no damn body. You don't give a fuck. And then y'all be the same bitches that sit here and wonder, why are they so angry and mad? Why do you think, bitch? And then y'all get real mad now because people are more interested in politics. They're showing up to these council meetings in the local areas, girl. They're showing up to the mayor's office. They're writing letters. They're making phone calls. Y'all don't like that shit. You liked it better when people were not interested. Or didn't even have the fucking intellectual wherewithal, bitch, hello God, to even know about how to contacting their representatives and reading them for filth and learning ways to impeach y'all ass and vote you the fuck out. We need an entire reset in this country. All government officials need to resign. If not, you'll be forced out of your chairs, bitch. Driven to the streets of life, and we will flog you, girl. If you don't step down, it's punishable by death. We got to take our shit back, girl, period. That's just what that is. I know, ooh, girl, you on your Malcolm X? Yeah, sometimes Malcolm X had a point. But see, life provides balance, and we had soft-ass Martin Luther King. Hard-ass Malcolm, soft-ass Martin. Hello. You need that balance. Professor Xavier and Magneto, bitch. You need the balance. We all would love to believe that life is like running through the fields, girl, holding hands and ha 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 ha, and we're eating gumdrops. No, bitch. Life is very real and it's very dark right now because we have allowed these sinister ass bitches to basically take control of the castle. They've stormed the gates and they've taken control of the castle. We've allowed this to happen for way too long. Black and brown folks still getting treated like shit by law enforcement. When are we going to sign some laws into that? When can we just take qualified immunity off the table? Let's start scaring the entire fuck out of these so-called protectors and servers of the community who only want to seek us out to abuse us, murder us, belittle us, terrorize us. Sitting here getting pulled over. I'm watching these videos on TikTok, right? Niggas getting pulled over. Police officer does all of this shit. Just being nasty, rude, pulling your firearm when it don't even, the energy from homeboy or homegirl is not even giving. Why are you overdoing it, bitch? You doing too much. Oh, you're racial bias. All you see is a violent thug. Those gangsters, those thugs, because they're black. Because we have color to our pigment. Hello. Off the rip, your socially can do your racism, your hateful, spiteful spirit. Hello, God, your discriminatory soul. You see black, automatically you see a threat. All your training goes out the window and you kill a man because he's letting you know he's not going to allow you to violate his rights. And then y'all laugh because of qualified immunity. Look at that one officer. They caught him on audio on his own body camera laughing. There was a case with him where he was speeding child. He ran over a little girl. Killed her. He was laughing at the fact that he kept his job and he only had to pay $5,000. And laughing at the fact that he killed this girl. And this man still has his job. Get the fuck out of here, man. We've seen video recordings of high-ranking police, sheriff, hello God, having conversations with their deputies, laughing at the fact that, we should go back to slavery. They don't know why we wanted to be free. They should be killing us on sight and having just real derogatory, evil, sinister ass conversations. That's who they really are. That's their thought process. That's their belief system. We're not deserving of life to these people. You know what kills me the most, and what I despise most about Black History Month is the fact that when you look at this country, the foundation of this country is built on the blood, the sweat, the tears, the fear of our ancestors and those of the indigenous people. And y'all have the nerve to act like we did not contribute nothing to the very existence that you have to this day with your pale skin ass. The vitriol in which you have for people of color, immigrants, migrants, whatever you want to call them, girl, I'm equal over here, girl. Like, this country is the very epitome of the melting pot. Nothing exists without people coming from faraway lands to settle. That's how countries were created in the fucking first place. People have to travel there and settle and create their own line of family and so on and so forth, girl. That's how it happens. When you really look at it, our ancestors ain't from nowhere like that either. Go down every single piece of line. You travel, you settle. You travel, you settle. Period. So the fact that there's so much like anger and hate towards, the border situation and, the immigration process is hell. It's crazy to me. Like, girl, we need to find a better way. Again, we just need a whole reset. All of these laws need to be considered thrown out. Let's start from scratch. Let's get a new perspective, girl. Something that wasn't built on hate and envy and fucking slavery and the fact that they didn't even consider our people as people. And to this fucking day, the treatment is like we are living in the fucking 1700s. It's not right. It's not okay. And I feel like if we don't stand up soon, then we're not going to make it anyway. We're really letting these people get away with genocide, human rights violations, girl, to the detriment of where people are really losing their lives out here because of poverty. Because there's just people are really catching cases. Like, people would not be stealing from Walmart if everything was truly equal. And where's the compassion? Where are these so-called soup kitchens at? Where are these government funded agencies that are supposed to come through and bless the communities? If you see that 1,600 people were just evicted out of an apartment complex because the fucking owners mishandled their funds, that's an emergency. That's not those people's fault. I heard about that story. I think it was in Texas or Louisiana. I forget where it is. Why are these people being demonized? Why are y'all looking at them as, just a bunch of fools, when really it's management's fault on why those people can't live there anymore? It's just, girl, money protects money, status protects status, and I just feel like the status quo is not, it's not right now, and we need to get our power back. That way we can really move boldly and have some type of future. Because, girl, let's tell you the truth, like, all of this stress, you want to know why cancer's high as fuck right now? You wonder why all of these young people have diabetes and shit right now. Congestive heart failure is really big now with young folks. I didn't know that until recently. Like, it's really big with young people. And, girl, that stress, it bleeds off into your offspring, girl, and it's another stressed out generation with mental illness and physical ailments, and that's how disease spreads down, and girl, it's just a mess. So y'all would rather have us stressed out and die sooner, Oh, well, that's the plan too. They don't want you to be able to collect your insurance. They don't want you to collect no Social Security, none of that stuff. If you die, girl, that money just floods right back into the very system, and it keeps happening. Again, everything's about lining their pockets. It's crazy. Anyway, I feel like I've been going on a tangent, but I just had to get that off my spirit. Like, I'm just so sick of this country. I'm going to start trying to get into investing and doing different things, girl. I got to talk to a few people, and I'm just really going to just like try to stack this bread, girl, through the next, 15, 20 more years of my life. And right coming up on 50, I'm going to see exactly like what I have. And if it's good enough, like, I'm gone, girl. Panama City, Bali, Barbados, girl, somewhere where I can live. Mexico, I hear a lot of the girls are moving to Mexico. Like, girl, like, living good too. Hello, God. All about my pesos, never been a fake hoe. Yes, girl, shout out to Trina, hello. Like, I'm done with this country, girl. Nothing's changing. We're not willing to burn it down to breathe new life into it, girl. We're not willing to fight for ourselves. So I'm just gonna leave. Fuck this place. This shit's ghetto. This shit's beyond ghetto. This shit is nasty. There's too much going on here, and I've never seen something like this last for as long as it's been lasting. I'm over it. We need people that truly care about us, and not just talk it but walk it. And I feel like if you ain't showing that you, in them first 100 days they be talking about, if you ain't put no real shit into action that you can do with the flick of your wrist as the president, girl, hello, God, we should have the option to go ahead and, like, on a receipt, girl, you have 100 days to return this item, girl. Yeah, let's return you back, and let's try this again with somebody else, because it ain't working out, girl. Anyway, be blessed and never stressed. Remember that health is truly wealth. And yeah, take care, y'all. Have a great day. Bye.